Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football.
All right, much appreciated, Coach. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Chambers. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
On second down, it's Chambers. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
On first down, Hoskins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
On third down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
60 Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
90 Wolf.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Great job, Steve. Great job.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
60 all.
On second down now, Hoskins. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 16, Wilson. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 yards on the play, first down. They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, they sucked the defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. The offense doesn't really care. They got 6 points.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Here we go. 18 games. I'm going back to you. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Now, a big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Go. 15, run.
Wilson on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
We play to win.
take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are visitors to take over on offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Parham. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They forced a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards on the pickup there. They'll set up a throw.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
56 is mine. 56 is mine. I got it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We are back now in Sacramento as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. He'll look to throw, and it's caught. Touchdown from 6 yards away. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now all of a sudden, we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's the 2nd and 7. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. On second down now, Parham. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Over the middle, it's complete.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bryant. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Parham. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 6, a minute 44 to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the starting offense now for the Giants.
So many weapons on this offense, and we've seen them all season long score from any point on the field. But we all know playoff football comes down to playing smart. The game slows down, and it's harder to move it. So you've got to avoid penalties, avoid turnovers, and not let your emotions get the best of you.
And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
2nd and 3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A look there at the starters on the defensive side of the ball. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A look now at the starters for the Giants defensively. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, They definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
On third down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
60 outlaw. Keep playing
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Throw left side, complete. That's Day. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. Hoskins, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
70, Indy.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play, 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dexter Lawrence. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's how we do it,
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going up top, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Throwing on second down. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
50, slant. First down, Sentinel.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
Let's go, got it. 50, minus 50. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
13, stop, 13, walk 13. Single.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A first down carry for Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wilson now going to throw again, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete right around the 8. And he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On 1st down, Hoskins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hoskins, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson, throwing on 3rd and long. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
70, Indy.
They'll run on 1st down. Hoskins, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
60, Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down, Parham. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Let's go, baby.
That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game, and a first down as well. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson rolling to his right. And it's a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 68 yards as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll try and run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Hoskins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Hoskins. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That is caught at the 7. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll set up a throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Barkley. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second and 3. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And the kick by Rosas is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing now is Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Down to 7 seconds now, 6. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. Here we go, this to avoid overtime. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop the throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
They'll run on 1st down. Hoskins, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. They wanted to avoid the dreaded 4th down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play. They picked it up, though, on 3rd.
I love how you described that because we've been in those situations and seen it. If you get to 4th down, especially in overtime, things get a little shakier, don't they? The hands get shaky, right? The throw, if you're going to throw the ball, being able to run it, all of that coming down to one big play. Very nice of them and nice for them to pick it up on 3rd.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.